We leave you this Friday with CBS's Steve Hartman on his continuing mission to prove that everybody has a story and one worth listening to. This time, his random throw of a dart takes him to Tripp County, South Dakota, where the locals are colorful and the pheasants are on pedestals.
Throw a dart at a map of America, and odds are you're going to hit the center of something.
This is the pheasant capital of the world.
Yes.
Who else would be competing, though?
Huh?
Never mind.
I need to learn to just stick to the formula.
Okay, we're going to follow this over, and that is Ernest.
62-year-old Rosalee Ernest is, by all accounts, one bright,
Max.
colorful,
Max.
how shall we say,
Max.
spirited woman.
Get off that table. One of my sons says Mom's the perpetual optimist. She can find something good in anything, and I think we're supposed to do that.
Her story begins the year before Dr. Jonas Salk invented the polio vaccine. 1 year too late for a 9th grader named Rosalee. She was told she'd never walk again.
Okay, there was no way anybody was going to tell me I couldn't do something. And I did walk again.
She eventually walked down an aisle
I like sailors.
with a sailor named Dave
I like my sailor.
and had 4 kids.
Now look at that.
Rosalee says her disability has gotten worse over the years, and she jokes that eventually it's going to fold her in two. But the sad fact is that her biggest challenge hasn't been her disease. It's been his. About 1.5 years ago, Dave was diagnosed with Lou Gehrig's disease, or ALS. There's no cure, but Rosalee, the woman who once smiled back at polio, says she was determined to approach her husband's illness with that same unbridled optimism.
So we came home and I became a witch doctor. Now that's the pan I'd use. I brewed teas like you have no idea. Cocklebur root, rhubarb root, Chinese red ginseng.
To fix her husband, Rosalee quit her job as city finance officer.
It's kind of like radar. You home in on whatever might help.
If somebody had said you need to hold a moon rock, you would have tried
I'd
that.
have found a moon rock if I'd had to go and get it myself.
She was looking for a cure.
Sure.
And she said, I'm going to keep looking until I find it. I'm not going to give up.
Tony Berg is their family doctor.
People don't like science. They like miracles.
Were you really thinking that those things were going to work?
I had a lot of faith, but it didn't work.
He died 1 year ago Monday.
He was just a good guy.
Vitamins, herbs, oils, and lotions. None of them worked. And yet Rosalee says she'd try them all over again.
When they don't give you any hope, you chase rainbows.
And if you're ever looking for a rainbow, I can't tell you where to start, but I think I just found the end of one. Steve Hartman, CBS News, Tripp County, South Dakota.
And that's part of our world tonight.